Welcome to the podcast series Organizational Psychology Insights by CareFor EAP, where we dive into knowledge from organizational psychology to support personal development, enhance well-being, and create a healthy, happy, and highly productive workforce. I am Hung Kun, your host. In this podcast episode, we will explore the role of emotions in a workplace and discuss strategies to help your company manage emotions within your team. We'll also look at ways to support employees in managing their feelings, ultimately enhancing work performance of your organization. Our topic today is Leading with Heart: The Importance of Emotion Management in the Workplace. When we talk about emotions, we often think of strong, intense moments, like breaking down in tears from stress or getting frustrated over a disappointing result. But emotions aren't just reserved for those intense moments. They're part of our everyday experiences at work, showing up in small, seemingly ordinary moments. For instance, we might feel a bit anxious as a deadline approaches, or get a boost of happiness when we finish a task. Emotions like anger, excitement, frustration, or pride pop up daily at the office. But the question is, are we really noticing them and managing them effectively? Back in the 20th century, factory workers primarily engaged in assembly line tasks. Showing emotions or pausing work to deal with feelings was seen as a waste of time and productivity. Today, however, we recognize that people aren't emotionless machines or robots. Emotions play a crucial role in how employees perform their daily tasks. In fact, many jobs fall into what we call emotional labor, the type of work that requires us to quickly balance or even suppress personal emotions to support others. This includes roles like HR professionals, healthcare workers, and customer service staff. From a psychological perspective, emotions activate cognitive functions, reasoning, and physical responses, helping us quickly choose appropriate actions in specific situations. In the workplace, emotions significantly influence employee behavior. A cheerful employee is likely to work energetically and greet customers warmly, creating more success for the organization. On the other hand, an employee carrying negative emotions may struggle to get along with colleagues and make more mistakes in daily tasks. Over time, these emotions shape and reinforce employees' core beliefs and their engagement with the organization. Another important impact of emotions, often discussed by experts at CareFor EAP in our programs, is the contagion effect. This means that emotions from one team member can easily spread to others. For example, if an employee frequently interacts with a colleague who is consistently downhearted, they may unconsciously feel their own mood slipping. Therefore, reducing negative emotions in a workplace is also a way for organizations to manage stress and take care of your team. In a business context, leveraging the role of emotions in management strategies can help leaders foster team cohesion, build a positive corporate culture, and boost employee morale and productivity. In 2018, a technology company faced a situation where over 3,000 employees walked out and protested due to several harassment allegations within the company. Despite taking active measures like firing the employees involved in the allegations and issuing a formal apology from the leadership, the protest resulted in substantial damage to the company. One employee interviewed on-site shared, "The past working days have been incredibly challenging. Every day I come to work, I feel anger and frustration in the atmosphere, and all of my colleagues feel the same way. The above situation clearly illustrates the importance of emotions in a workplace. For leaders, managing employee emotions should be a priority alongside performance management, as it's a way to care for your team. If a single employee's negative emotions go unrecognized, these feelings can spread to the entire team. Without a psychologically safe work environment where employees feel free to express their emotions, they may choose to stay silent and suppress how they feel. Over time, these emotions can build up, spread, and lead to unpredictable consequences. Research shows that when employees frequently have to hide their emotions or display feelings that differ from what they experience at work, it often leads to stress, emotional burnout, and various physical and mental health issues. The key to a well-functioning team lies in emotional expression and management. However, psychological unsafety presents a significant barrier, making it difficult for employees to express their feelings in daily work life. It's a silence on the outside, where things seem fine, yet inside each person, there are loud inner struggles. What needs to change is to allow these little voices to speak up. Each employee should feel free to share their opinions and emotions, discuss challenges, and seek help when needed, rather than hiding worries or negative emotions. To achieve this, the role of leaders is crucial. Specifically, experts from CareFor EAP encourage leaders to implement the following strategies. Number 1 is to recognize emotions. Pay attention to understanding and recognizing employees' emotional expressions, allowing timely responses to any concerning psychological signs. Number 2 is build trust. Establish trust-based relationships with your employees so they feel safe sharing their feelings and challenges both at work and in their personal lives. Number 3 is encourage openness. Create a space for open conversations where employees can candidly discuss mental health issues without fear of judgment or criticism. And finally, connect support resources. Ensure your employees know they can seek support from colleagues or programs like EAP if needed. This not only helps stabilize their mental health, but also motivates them to overcome challenges. Thus, a positive work environment where employees feel heard and supported will foster positive emotions. As a result, your employees will feel more connected and enhance their productivity. At CareFor EAP, we once assisted a talent from a company who, despite showing no signs of depression or anxiety, had a high burnout score from a psychological assessment. In their daily work, this employee shows emotional and behavioral signs characteristic of burnout, along with a decline in performance. The psychologist at CareFor EAP, throughout 24/7 hotline, identified the main causes, which included overwhelming workload from managing a new team and personal stress related to choosing a university for their child. In response, our EAP experts provided coordinated support for the employee, which included a psychologist who helped the employee with self-care and emotional management, a leadership coach who offered effective strategies for working with the new team, and a career consultant who assisted the employee's child with career guidance. At CareFor EAP, we ensure the following support principles. Number 1 is that we ensure sequential collaboration among experts at each stage. We also adopt scientific methods and ensure absolute confidentiality. And finally, we focus on helping the employee to develop in both work and life aspects. The entire service cost for the employee and their family member was covered by the company under the EAP package from CareFor EAP. And the fortunate result is that the employee was able to manage their emotions and reduce stress and burnout while improving their work performance after 4 weeks of support. Meanwhile, the employee's child received comprehensive career guidance to help make decisions about their field of study after 3 online sessions. Thus, having emotional support strategies combined with skill development helps employees regain balance in their lives, reduce stress, and enhance work performance. Additionally, CareFor EAP had the opportunity to partner with a multinational banking corporation to enhance the organization's well-being. After conducting a well-being survey, the results revealed an average score. Although this score was not excessively low, it indicated a decline in well-being compared to a fairly high score from a survey conducted a year earlier. Notably, the corporation has implemented numerous programs and recreational activities for employees recently, receiving positive feedback from participants. Therefore, the unexpected survey results surprised the HR team. To better understand which programs or actions positively impacted or failed to support the organization's well-being, we assessed the correlation between various activities and events with well-being. The findings indicated that programs aimed at enhancing self-help skills were central to include. Meanwhile, the management team needed more training on recognizing employee emotions and behaviors, as well as a better understanding of employee psychology to effectively apply communication and management strategies. Based on this input, CareFor, in collaboration with the HR team, organized a workshop titled Dating with Self. This workshop aimed to guide employees in practicing emotional self-care skills and energy management, fostering happiness even in stressful situations, while creating a psychologically safe space for employees to express their feelings comfortably without fear of judgment. For the leadership and mid-management teams, the Para-Helper Manager Leading with Heart program was implemented, accompanied by 3 weeks of continuous practice. This initiative helped leaders and managers identify and understand employees' behaviors. They also effectively practiced timely interaction and support strategies, boosting motivation and fostering stronger engagement within the organization. In today's podcast, I believe that you have recognized the importance of emotions in the workplace, as well as the crucial role that leaders play in identifying employee emotions. By implementing strategies to support employees in managing their feelings, we can enhance work performance and contribute to the overall prosperity of your organization. That brings us to the end of today's episode. I sincerely thank all the businesses and organizations tuning in for your interest and attention. Wishing you a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode, where we'll discuss enhancing resilience in the face of adversity.